Thought I'd jump on live. Y'all know how I do. But I am going to work on editing thumbnails and all of that. I'm going to work on it. Sometimes I just like to go live and just start talking to the people. That's it. Today is Saturday, July 8th, and I am cleaning up the kitchen because it's a mess. That's what I'm doing. Let's see if I can put y'all up a little higher so you can really see. Let's see here. Yes. There we go. That's a little better. I should have grabbed my tripod. I didn't. How you wash dishes, but you really don't. You know how you wash dishes? You have a dishwasher. I have a dishwasher, but I never use it. Anyway. It's like, why run all that water when I only have a few dishes? Right? But I do need to start using my dishwasher. Just put apples in the basket. I found this little basket at I think it was Goodwill for like 50 cents. It's kind of cute. Put all these dishes away. I see one person on. That person have to say something. Say hello or something. Do y'all know of any products that will clean? I have tried everything that will really clean. Let me show you this type of stove. I have used everything, and it is hard to get like all of this stuff off, and then it leaves streaks. So if you all have some suggestions, let me know. I know grease piles up on the stove, so I use a little dishwashing liquid first to clean, but it still don't get, like, I want that new oven look, like when you first buy it and it's clean. I cannot get it there. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Where have you been? Hey, Double D. Hey, thought you left. No, I haven't left YouTube. I know. I disappeared for a while. Yeah, I disappeared for a while. Sometimes I'll be in my head a lot about a lot of stuff. I don't know. But Double D, I was asking, do you know what would clean this type of stove? I think I have tried everything. Right now, I'm using the Ajax cleaner because it said it's dissolves stuck on grease. So I'm cleaning it with that, but even when I use this, it still leaves a lot of streaks. It's not clean like I want it, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. No idea. Yeah. I'll just keep trying. You know, what I need to do is maybe, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. It's on YouTube. But how you been doing? What you been up to? Let me turn you back around. What have you been up to lately? Put put you up here. Hold on. There we go. It's been rough. Why? Why has it been rough? What's going on? Fill me in. Sorry that it's been rough. I hate that. Toxic relationship. Oh gosh, restraining order? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. I've been down that road before, honey. It's just a moment in time. It'll get better. You know? It's just a moment in time. That's it. Yeah. Been down that road before. You feel like it's not going to end, but it will. Eventually. It will. I'm okay though. Okay, good. Good. That's good. That's good to know. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're not hurt. Because I know relationships can get involved in restraining order. With the restraining order put on the person you're in a relationship with, or was the restraining order put against you? Which side? You don't have to get into details, but I'm glad you're okay. That's the main thing. Yeah, but that's all I'm doing. I'm just put against him. Yeah. Okay. You don't know how to move on. But yeah, I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Try to get this kitchen clean. That's it. Do something to my hair today. I think this is like my second week going without shampooing my hair. So no, it's not. It's been a week and a half. So I have to shampoo it today. I've been shampooing my hair about every 3 days, but I have to get back to taking care of myself better. I've been slacking. Just slacking a little bit. I need to go to Best Buy. I have to go to Best Buy, and I need to get another phone. So hopefully I can get that done today. Hopefully, because where I live, there is no Best Buy down the street. Like, you can't just, where I live, like, I'm in the country, okay? Country. So it'll take me probably about an hour and 15 minutes to get to the Best Buy. So, yeah. And something like a cell phone, like I wish I could just order it from offline. Then I don't have to go to the store. But, you know, I like to actually go in, look at the phone, put the phone in my hand, see exactly what I want, and then I get them to hook it up and activate it for me. So I'm hoping I can get that done today. I've been putting that off for a while. I dropped my phone a few times, and the camera on the back is cracked. So, yeah. And then there's some other things that I'm going to look at while I'm at Best Buy. So, I'm trying to get that done. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Some days I feel good, lately, the last few months. Some days I feel good, and some days I just haven't been feeling my mental space haven't been good. So I'm getting myself back on track. Getting back on track. I appreciate it. Today, besides Best Buy, that's about it. While I'm in Durham, I'm going to Durham. The Best Buy I'm going to is in Durham, North Carolina. So while I'm in Durham, I want to stop by Aldi's because I need some candles. I love their candles. And I get these type of candles, the Huntington home candles. They smell so good. I want to stop by Aldi's. From Best Buy to Aldi's, that's probably another maybe 35 minutes. They don't have Aldi's like in the city of Durham. You have to drive out. I wanted to go by Trader Joe's. They don't have a Trader Joe's in Durham. I will have to drive to Chapel Hill, North Carolina to go to Trader Joe's. Why they don't have a Trader Joe's and the Aldi's in Durham, in the city of Durham, I have no idea. In fact, they would have one. But I mean, Chapel Hill is not that far from Durham. And I'm trying to think where else I need to go. They have a black farmers market there, so I might go. It's good to shampoo everything. Yeah. And I was consistent. I have been consistent of shampooing my hair every 3 days, but yeah, I just haven't. So it's been a week. It's been maybe a week and I'm trying to think. Haven't been a week though. Yeah, it's been a week and maybe 2 days. So that's not too bad. I don't put a lot of product on my hair, so my hair is not dirty. I work inside, so my hair don't get oily. I don't have issues with my hair getting oily. The only thing I put on my hair is within that week is black castor oil. I put that on my edges, and I bought some Carol Daughters hair moisturizer. I've been using a little bit of that, so yeah, my hair is not full of product, you know. So, but I am going to shampoo it tonight, this evening. Later this evening, I'm going to shampoo it, comb it out, put a little leave-in conditioner in my hair, and braid it up. And then in the morning, I'll take the braids out. If it's still a little damp, which it won't be, I'll take put some heat protectant in my hair in the morning, and then blow dry it. And then I will run the electric straightening comb through my hair and put it back into braids. And that's it. That's how I do my hair. That is it. So it won't take long. It won't take long. Just putting all these dishes away. I'm gonna sweep the floor, mop the floor, and clean off the glass table. I want to get rid of this glass table. I do, because I get so tired. Let me show you. I had a tablecloth on the table. This thing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm going to pick up another tablecloth. I'm going to clean this table off real good and put the tablecloth back on it. And keep the tablecloth, because I get tired of cleaning this glass every single day. And you see how my camera, it looks blurry on the other side. That's because My camera is messed up. It's cracked, but you have an idea. So I'm going to fix that. Um, and I'm going to sweep the floor, mop the floor, kind of. It's pretty small. I'm going to do a little twirl, 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 twirl. You see? I mean, the kitchen is not huge, so it won't take long to do what I need to do in here. Got the sink right here. See, this is the dishwasher I never use. The stove, the refrigerator, the table, my stuff over there. That's it, little twirl. So yeah, that's it. Let me turn these back around. Yeah, this morning, I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I had a cup of coffee. I bought some, let me show you what type of coffee I bought. This coffee right here, the Green Mountain. I like my coffee dark. I like dark roast. But this coffee right here is so good. I love it. So I had a cup of coffee. And what I do is I make coffee. And I always add just a little bit of Nestle hot chocolate. I like that flavor. And a little cream. And that's it. So I had coffee and I'm drinking water. I'm going to make sure I drink a lot of water today. I'm back on my eating healthy. Trying to eat healthy. Well, no, I ain't going to say trying. I am. Trying to eat as healthy as possible throughout the day. And yeah. Yeah. I was going to detox my scalp today. I got lazy working on controlling my blood sugar. Okay. I'm trying to think, have I ever detoxed my scalp? I never detoxed my scalp. How do you detox your scalp? And why do you feel like you have to detox your scalp? You working on controlling your blood sugar, yeah. Yeah, I'm working on trying to control my high blood pressure. You know, it's still high. I take 2 medicines for my high blood pressure. I figured out that I'm addicted to salt and I'm addicted to sugar, so I'm trying to work on that and lose weight. The doctor told me, I went to the doctor, my doctor told me that I need to lose weight, and he actually put me on a plant-based diet. So, yeah, that's where I am. I have dermatitis. Okay, yeah, okay. Dermatitis is used, and I'm not trying to tell you exactly what to do or anything, but dermatitis is usually from, you have to eat a well-balanced diet, and you have to drink a lot of water, and you have to get rid of a lot of sugar. These baking soda, water, and make paste, and it just cleared out everything that's not supposed to be there. Okay. Baking soda and water. So you mix the baking soda and water together, and you just put it on your hair. Do you have locks? Double D. Do you have locks? And make a paste, and it just cleared out everything that's not supposed to be there. Okay. Cool. Hey, if it works. You remember the time I was trying to do locks? That didn't last. I was like, yeah. But natural hair is the ongoing. You know how natural hair is. It's like you gotta find what works for you and your hair. What I do to my hair may not work on yours, or what you do to your hair may not work on mine. On my scalp, no locks. Okay. Okay. On your scalp, no locks. Oh, okay. Let's see shoot, if it works, do it. Keep doing it. But, so you say you have dermatitis. That so you have your scalp flakes a lot. Is that what happened? This pan right here, I love this pan because you can cook just about anything on this pan. The only thing I don't like about it is I love it. I use it all the time. But I wish it was more straight across and not, because when you put the oil on it, it just kind of rolls down here. It rolls down. Because you can't tell, because if you look at it, it looks flat. But it's actually curved a little bit. But I love cooking on this pan. And I love my Dutch oven, and I love my um, this pan right here. You can cook anything and everything. I really don't need. I have a underneath the counter. I got so many pots and pans, but what I only need, the only pots I need or pans I need is my cast iron skillet, my Dutch oven. That's it. That is it. Which got me thinking that maybe I should get rid of the other stuff. Lumps of ice and work too. My glucose level causes. Okay. Got it. Got you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, all we can do is just move forward and try to take good care of ourselves. Like I said, I still struggle with high blood pressure, so I'm still trying to and the doctor tell me all the time, you need to lose a few pounds, you need to exercise and eat a plant-based diet. And I never follow the rules. I mean, I follow the rules, but then I start eating the cake here, pie there. And then people say, well, that's okay. Just because your doctor tell you that, you can still don't, deprive yourself of certain foods, still enjoy certain foods instead of me listening to my doctor. My doctor said, plant-based diet, drink water, exercise, and you will be able to if you do those things, you can possibly get off of your high blood pressure medicine. So it's just a lot of habits that I'm still working on trying to break. I have a lot of bad habits. Yeah, bad eating habits. So, I can't say that my doctor don't know what he's talking about because he do. I mean, you know, I don't have a medical degree. He do. So I'm sure he knows what he talking about. But I always seem like I make excuses on how I should do things instead of just really listening to what he say and see if it worked. I go back and see him in a couple weeks. I think it's on the 20th of July. I go back and see him. So I'm like, I don't think nothing has changed since the last time I went to him. And sometimes I feel bad because I'm like, okay, I go to my doctor in a few weeks. He told me to do these things. I followed it, but I kind of wavered. I did something different. And so when I go back, he's not going to see that I've really changed or that I've lost weight or that I'm feeling better. And so I kind of, sometimes I feel bad about that. And there have been times where I said, I'm going to cancel that appointment. So I'm going to cancel this appointment and I'm going to reschedule it because I know that I haven't followed the plan. Like he prints stuff out for me. He told me to go to websites. He have suggested a group. He have suggested apps. I mean, he has given me a lot of information, and I don't listen to what he says, so it's really bad. Um, Plant-based is good, but make sure to find another source of protein. And you know what? And I talked to my doctor about that, and he's giving me all that information. I know about protein. I know about. I mean, yeah, he's giving me all of that information. I ended up in the ER twice. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I'm glad that you started to feel better. Glad you started to feel. So I think, and whoever else is looking at this video, if you are struggling with for me, it's high blood pressure. For D, it's sugar, blood sugar. And I'm sure there's other people that have other illnesses that they struggle with. They're trying to do better, and, they want to feel better. Ugh, I mean, I can't really give a lot of advice because I don't follow what my doctor tells me to do, but I think we know what we need to do. We just have to be strong enough to do it. Yeah, we just have to be strong enough to do it. That's all. It's all up here. Changing that mindset, right? And then I'm glad I talked about it because for me, just talking about it and knowing that I know that I need to follow certain eating habits, or I need to only eat certain foods or drink certain things. I know that. Like, I know it, but I don't do it because for me, um, I still work a full-time job. I get stressed at my job, and I'm a stress eater. And I start eating things that I know that I shouldn't be eating, or I drink certain beverages I know I shouldn't be drinking. So I'm glad I'm talking about this because talking about it out loud actually is like, I, this sounds stupid. Like, like what? Like, I know it's like, okay, I'm hearing myself saying, I know I need to do this, I know I need to do that, but I don't do it. Like, so I think moving forward, I'm gonna be more conscious of that. Like, it don't make sense with me saying that I know what I need to do, but I just don't do it because basically I don't care enough about myself to do it. Diabetes and high blood pressure. I have, oh, you have both. Ooh, okay, okay, yeah, okay. So what you gonna do moving forward to kind of to prevent you from not going to the emergency room? Like, what do you have to do so you won't end up in the emergency room again? Because I know with me, I had one of the nurses check my blood pressure a few days ago, and it was still high, and I'm on medication, so it was still a little high. So for me, I know that I need to, when I drink coffee, because I said I like to add this to my coffee, which is full of sugar, right? I know moving forward, I like it. And see, that's the thing is, people say, when you say, I'm going to cut this out, a lot of people around your circle, the people that, know you, oh, or at work, oh, if you like it, it don't hurt. It don't hurt to just, eat a little of this, eat a little of that, as long as you do it in moderation. But then it doesn't help me because my blood pressure still be high. My doctor is saying do this, but I do the opposite. So I deal with anemia. I used to deal with anemia. I had an issue with that. My doctor put me on iron pills, so that is much better. My vitamin D levels were low. My vitamin B12 levels were low. That's why I was feeling very fatigued. So he put me on vitamin D and B12. So I take that. I don't have to take iron anymore. Um, I deal with anemia, so take it away to protein cause me to. I deal with anemia, so take it away to protein. I don't know what that caused me to collapse. I've started eating meat again, but I'm going to slowly taper down and find other sources of protein. Yeah. Buy a cuff so you can monitor your blood pressure at home. Yeah. And I have a cuff. I have a wrist one, but I think I need to buy a better one. The one that I bought is a little cheap. So I need to just move it up a couple levels, get another one. And I'll get one today so I can monitor. And my doctor told me that. He said, when I talk to him on the phone because I have to have an exam. Okay. So I had a mammogram and they found something in my breast. They're not sure what it is. So I had to go in and get an ultrasound mammogram. And on the ultrasound mammogram, they found something like a mass. But the doctor said that he's not saying it is cancer. He kept saying that. He said, I'm not saying it is cancer. But, they found it last year. So what happened? What took me so long? I'm just being transparent. They found it last year. I had a mammogram. They saw a mass. I had an ultrasound mammogram. They saw it. But where I went, they tore my breast up, okay? Because that machine, I kept telling her, I said, look, it's too tight. I said, it's too tight. She kept, it got to be tight, it got to be tight. It tore the skin underneath my breast, okay? I got an infection, and I was like, I'm not going back. Like, I'm not dealing with these people. So a year later, my doctor, did you get the, biopsy? Did you get the biopsy? No, I didn't get the biopsy because I don't want them touching me. Okay, so he sent me somewhere else. He said, well, you got to get it done. So I went to another place. They were really nice. The lady that did the mammogram, the ultrasound mammogram, she was very nice. She was gentle. She didn't squeeze my breast so tight that it tore my skin. And I was like, okay, I can do this. And so I talked to the doctor. The doctor was like, I said, we see something. We still see something. It's real small right now, but you need to go get a biopsy. And I said, okay. He said, well, we don't do biopsies here, so you got to go somewhere else to get a biopsy. He said, you got to get. So we're gonna put the referral in. So my doctor called me. My primary care doctor called me and told me that they had the test done. They see something. You need to go get the biopsy. And the doctor that I talked to was really nice. He was like, it don't hurt, but you really need to get it done. My primary care doctor was like, look, you need to go get it done. And so I'm waiting for the referral. So I say all of this. I don't even know why I say all of this. Why did I say all of this? I don't know. But anyway, I guess because we're talking about health and high blood pressure, taking care of yourself. So it just kind of woke me up a little bit because when he said it, possibly could be cancer, but I'm not saying that it is cancer. It kind of woke me up about making excuses about my health. Like I make a lot of, for me personally, I make a lot of excuses. So, yeah. So, but yeah, I do need to monitor my my blood pressure. And get it together. Get my life together because I am over 50. I am over 50. I will be 56 in January. I will be 56 years old. So it's really time for me to really focus in on my health, making sure I eat right, making sure I follow the doctor's plan. So that's what I am going to start doing. And yeah. So anyway, I was talking about this. I was thinking that I really don't need this in my coffee. I can drink the coffee black. Not black. Let me take that. Not black. And drink it with just maybe a little half and half in it instead of something creamy, something that's full of sugar that I don't need to be adding to my coffee. And then they say you should put MCT oil, which is basically coconut oil, in it. So I might start doing that. I might add a little coconut oil and just do a little splash of half and half. And I think for me, I have to change my taste buds because my taste buds are so used to having something sweet, you know. So it's something to think about. Yeah, I have to take care. Definitely have to take care of my. We have to take care of ourselves, right? We have to take care of ourselves. That's why I love y'all. I love y'all because y'all be giving me some good advice. And y'all care about me. So I thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm going to Walmart today and get another cuff. Blood pressure cuff. Yep. So today, what I'm going to do today, you only can take one day at a time. I'm going to drink water and I am going to eat mainly fruits and vegetables. I don't like a lot of fruits, but I will eat a lot of vegetables. I will eat a lot of vegetables. For fruit, I might eat, like I like blueberries. I like I love strawberries, but they just haven't been sweet. And I don't like to add a lot of honey and I don't like a lot of sweet fruit. But I can eat cakes and pies. Like it's crazy. But like these apples from the apple tree, they like sweet, but they like a little tart, and I don't like soft apples. So we got a tree full of apples that I don't want to eat unless I put in a pie. I like my apples to be crispy, like a red delicious, something that's hard. I like real hard apples. Like I said, I love watermelon. I love all the melons, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew melon. I like all of those. So, yeah. So I'll probably buy a watermelon because they're on sale. They're like, last week they were $3.99, which is a pretty good price. So they're probably about $3.99 now. $2.99, $3.99. So I get me a watermelon, and they've been real sweet. So I get that, and then I will get some stuff to some vegetables, squash, whatever vegetables are in season now. I love eggplant. I want to try leeks, like a leek soup or something. I want to make more soups, and I think I'm gonna do more stuff in the crock pot. Because I can just throw some vegetables in there and make a vegetable stew or soup or something like that. Beans, I like lentils. I like um, split peas. I like all of that. So I love okra. I love me some. Oh my God, I love okra. But where I moved from, it's easy. It was easy to, you can go in the grocery store like a Kroger's or something, and they have okra galore. But in this little town, it's very hard to find okra. Food Line in where I live, they have okra, but it's like maybe a few pieces in a pack that's wrapped in plastic, and it don't look that fresh. Like, it's like, why you even have it in the store? So, but if I can find some good okra, I can freeze it, and because I love okra with onions, maybe over some rice, with some tomatoes in there, and I saute it, and a little olive oil. And I mean, ooh, I love okra. Yeah. So I don't have an issue with eating vegetables. I love vegetables. I eat a lot of vegetables. So yeah, I like that. I like it. I like it. So if I can just stay on that path, I asked my doctor how much I should be eating during the day. He said if you follow a plant-based diet, don't worry about how much food you're eating. Just you're doing good if you can follow it and just make it plant-based. So he said if I do eat meat, I want to make sure that it is organic, and something else. He said organic and something else. I forgot. I have to look at the paper. So when I do buy meat, well, lately I haven't, because I go to a little IGA and they have meats there. Like everybody go there for meats because it's cheap, and they're not organic. But see, I didn't grow up on organic meats, so it's like, I know if I see a piece of chicken, like a chicken leg, and it looks almost as big as a turkey leg, or half the size of a turkey leg, then I know that's like pumped with steroids. That's not looking right. I don't look good, because I went to Aldi's and they have the regular chicken, right? Chicken legs, chicken wings, chicken breasts. And then they have another section in Aldi's and it says organic chicken, right? And I'm looking at the chicken and the chicken legs that is not organic. Them pieces, I mean, they are huge. I'm like, and then I'm looking at the organic section and it's, look a little small little chicken leg. But, so yeah. But like I said, I'm 50, I'll be 56. When I was growing up, there was no organic section or regular section. Like everything was the same. Like you didn't have to make sure you buy organic meat. Make sure you buy organic vegetables and fruit. So, everything. And then when I was growing up, everything had seeds in it. I remember bananas being a lot smaller and they had little black seeds in them. Everything had seeds. Everything where I lived, all the fruit had seeds. So that's a little different now. Oranges had seeds, watermelons had, there was no seedless watermelon and seeded watermelon. Like they have in the grocery store, you go in there, you have the seeded watermelons in one area, and then you have the seedless watermelons, and then all oranges when I was growing up had seeds, a bunch of seeds in it, and now the oranges don't have seeds. The strawberries when I was growing up had a lot of seeds on the outside of the skin. I noticed that has changed. Grapes, when I was growing up, little girl, all the grapes had seeds. The green grapes, the purple grapes, and the red grapes. All the grapes had seeds. And now the grapes don't have seeds. Okay? So it is weird, when you are familiar with one thing and then you notice changes in the 56 years of life, right? See a lot of changes. So, so yeah, that is, yeah, it's amazing. I don't really buy. And then the bananas. They have organic bananas, and then they have regular bananas. I'm like, why? Why do we have regular bananas and organic bananas? And like I said, the organic bananas wasn't like the bananas for when I grew up. They don't even have the seeds. None of the bananas have seeds in it. And I know some people be like, bananas with seeds? Yes, bananas had seeds in it at one time. Little fine black seeds. It's not like a seed where it was tough to chew. It was like it blends it with the banana. But they were really, really, really small black. And the bananas were about, they wasn't that big. You can get them like that. Now the bananas are like this. Like, what is going on? So, yeah. So it's been just to see the changes, just like computers. When I got out of high school, I remember they had just started bringing in computers. And I was so fascinated by this huge thing that sat on the desk, you know. And so, yeah. And now, and then of course, I use payphones. You go to the payphone, you go to the booth, the phone booth. You make your phone calls. We had phones in the house, the rotary phones. You got to zip, 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 zip. I remember. Then we had the push button phones. We had one phone in the house, and it was in one location. And yeah, so now, I mean, it's just, I'm trying to keep up. I really am trying to keep up with the technology, trying to keep up with things, but it can be hard. How much tampering, so much tampering with our food. Yes. Now that I talk about it, I realize that it is. How can plants grow without seed? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, so much has changed. Even the apples in the store don't have a lot of seeds, but I don't know. But yeah, a lot have changed since in my time on this earth. It's funny I'm talking about it like that because I remember my mom talking that way when I was younger. She's like, well, things have changed. And she was born in 44. She was like, oh, yeah, a lot of things have changed since then. And now I sound like my mama. Yeah, now I sound like my mama. But even my oldest daughter, who's in her early 30s, I hear her saying the same thing when I'm around. She's like, yeah, things have changed. Like, I remember when this was this way. So, yeah. Yep. Sometimes we just got to get back to basics. Stop telling our age. I know, right? But, I like talking about that stuff because it's part of who I am. And yeah, so yes, I tell it. It do make you feel kind of like, ugh. We have phone booths. We have rotary phones, VHS tapes, and record players. And I remember when I was a little girl, you could get the records from the back of the cereal box. Do you remember? Do you remember that day where you could get the records, the Michael Jackson record from the back of the cereal box? It was perforated. Push it out, and then you put it on your little record player that you had in your room, little cheap record player, and it would play. It would play the song. It was on the back. They had good toys in the cereal boxes back in the day. I mean, good. You get so excited to get that toy, but that record, like, yes, we would play it, and we left it sitting out in the sun one day on this windowsill, and it just ruined it. So, yeah. What they call it, the good old days. The easy bake ovens and all that stuff. Yeah. So, riding the bikes, learning how to ride the bikes outside. We spent a lot of time outside. I know I did. I spent a lot of time outside when I was a little girl, riding my bike, playing jacks, jumping double dutch, jumping rope. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Yes, yes. I used to ride my bike everywhere, all up and around the neighborhood. Me and a group of friends rode our bikes. Remember Halloween? We had the plastic Halloween costumes with the plastic mask. They had the little rubber band that attached from here to here, and you put the mask down. I remember I used to be Casper the Friendly Ghost one year. I don't know what I was the other year. I think I was really excited about being Casper the Friendly Ghost, so that's why I remember that one. Yeah, had a lot of fun. And I used to ride with the boys and with the girls. And one day I was racing with the boys on my bike, flipped over the handlebars, fell on the ground, tore my knees up. I mean, tore my knees up. It was blood. I was crying and limping to the house. Mama was like, "What in the world? Told you to slow down on that bike." Yes, light bright, baby alive. Oh, I love my baby alive. When my mama got me a baby alive for Christmas, I was the happiest little girl because that's all I wanted was a baby alive. She had the little bottle that the look like it disappeared, the milk disappears, and her little Pampers. Merry-go-round, yes, yes, all of that. So we had a good time. It wasn't a lot of staying in the house, being on the games and stuff like that. Even though later on in life, Atari came out. Remember Atari? And then they had the, what you call them? The game, what they call them? You know, when you go into the little game center or something and you play the machines like Atari, you play Pac-Man, you play Tetra on those big, huge machines. Yeah, I know. Couldn't breathe with that plastic mask. Exactly. Thought we were doing something. I had my little bag. I think I had like a what kind of bag? Did I have a Halloween bag? I think we did have a plastic Halloween bag, but I remember that some of the kids were out there with their pillowcases. They had their they had their pillowcases. They put the candy in the pillowcases. But I mean, back then we used to get a lot of candy, a lot of candy. So yeah, everybody out there with them plastic outfits on and that plastic mask. Yeah, yeah. So we had a good time. We had a good time, and I really didn't like. We didn't grow up with a lot of money, so I didn't know that there was another way of living until I started visiting other people. When I was younger, I used to go to this little girl house, and when I went to her house, she had all the Barbie dolls, she had the cars, she had the arcade. That's it. Yes, arcade. We used to go to the arcade. But I didn't know that we were, kind of poor until until I went to this, I started going to other people's houses, and I was like, she got all the Barbie dolls, all the Barbie doll clothes, the car, the house, the Ken doll, the different Barbie dolls, and I was like, and then she had in her bedroom, she had matching sheets. The sheets went with her blanket. And then I stayed the night one day. She had matching pajamas. I was like, well, hold up. Wait a minute. I was like, what? She got matching pajamas? Like, who? Like, where'd this come from? So that's when I knew that, okay, we're living a little different over here. So I remember one year for Christmas, before Christmas, I kept asking my mom, I said, I want matching pajamas. I want some matching pajamas. And for Christmas, she bought me matching pajamas. It was so cute, too. Had the little ruffles at the top, and the top matched the bottom. Had one pair of matching pajamas. And I wore them pajamas out. Yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah, when I was a young teenager, I remember going to the arcade. We would go to the arcade and play the games. I don't even know how I had money to play the games. I don't know where I get money to play the game. I don't know. But we used to play the games and we would stay in there for a long time. And then where our arcade was located in the city, there was a park across the street. So they would play basketball in the park. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. It was a lot of fun. And then as I became a teenager, they had teen clubs. They started coming out with teen clubs, and I was like, so I used to go to the teen clubs every Saturday. I tell my mom I'm staying the night at my friend's house. I go to the teen clubs, and one day I told her, I said, I'm staying over my friend's house. She said, I don't want you at that. You better not be out there at that teen club. I was like, I'm not gonna be at the teen club. I'm just going over there. Went over there, went to the teen club. I'm in there, bunch of teens, just listening to music. All of a sudden, I hear the DJ. All of a sudden, the DJ says, Fatima Womack, your mama, your mama is waiting at the front. Your mama is here. Your mama's waiting for you or something at the front. Fatima, your mama's waiting for you in the front. Oh my God. I was so embarrassed. He ain't said not one time. He said it 2 or 3 times because I was just too scared to go outside and I was embarrassed. I went outside. Why is my mama sitting in the front of the building outside the car, standing right there in front of the door? And she's like, yeah, get in the car. And it was quiet all the way home. She ain't say nothing, and I ain't say nothing. And it was just, we went in the house, and that was it. She was like, just go to bed. It's been nice having to come back soon. We missing. Okay. All right. See you later. So, yeah, I'm glad that I got on and I got to share some information about my background so you can kind of see, where I'm from. Because I think that when you create a YouTube channel, it's important for your followers to kind of, know a little bit about who you are, and not just followers, but friends. Know about who you are and where you came from and what your background look like a little bit. And, it gives us an opportunity to really get to know each other instead of you just coming on and just seeing a face and, seeing where I am now in life. You kind of have a peek of where I came from, even though with the past, you have to keep the past in the past and you have to look towards the future, right? And build your life up from today, the moment, not from the past. But it's good for people to see a little peek in your past so they can kind of see why you think or why you do the things that you do today, right? So I'm gonna get off myself and I'm gonna finish cleaning the kitchen and try to head to Best Buy and get this phone, and I will get on soon. I will chat with y'all later. I'll be on more often. Hopefully when I go to Best Buy, I will see something like a camera that's not too expensive and I can start recording my videos, not on my phone that don't hold a lot of data, but on the camera. So we'll see. All right. I hope y'all have a good one and live life to the fullest. Be who God intended you to be. And if you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel, just do it like me. Just go out there and do it. The more you do videos, the more you see yourself in videos, the more improvements you will make, right? All right. I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.